Okay, guys, bring it in. Milo, let me borrow you. Guys, today we're going to look at guard retention, okay? So guard retention in several ways of, I don't have to be flexible. I don't have to be like this crazy acrobatic type of jiu-jitsu person. I can simply focus on his limbs, specifically his arms, so he doesn't use them to pass. He needs his arms to pass. So some things to look at for your guard. First of all, staying here is great for self-defense because I'm able to kick the knees and push them away. Okay? Staying up here is not good for self-defense, to make that clear. But as we go deeper down the rabbit hole, I think it's important to note that we're not doing jiu-jitsu just for self-defense. We're doing it to get better at jiu-jitsu, and we're doing it against someone who's doing jiu-jitsu and who's also not throwing strikes. So when you guys are rolling up here, I can be comfortable. Now, right here, Milo is staggering his stance because, for good reason, he can sprint forward. He can throw a knee cut or a long step. So me being in this position is not very good, right? If he has all his power coming from this leg, he's already beating me. So I have to stagger my guard too. So if he gets right leg forward, I got to get opened up to my right side. If we're talking about self-defense, it's actually the opposite, right? I'm in this position and I go opposite this way. But if we're talking about competition, sport competition, we want to go into his guard because now I could defend his guard a lot easier. The other thing is he needs his hands to pass, right? So I want to control his sleeves, okay? And if I do want to engage my guard, whether it's sit-up guard, half guard, or whatever, I want to make sure I close the distance, right? So for example, if I'm going to do like a De La Hiva or open guard, it's very popular. Then I grab and then I pull. I don't pull without grips. I don't just go like this because now Milo can grab me and start passing, right? So instead, I grip this way. And then now I can engage my guard. But of course, my opponent is still going to use his arms to pass. So we'll go over like an example, Toreando. So Milo with Toreando, right? It's very important that I focus on the arm of the side that he's passing to. So if he's passing to his left, I have to control his left side, right? So come back. So as Milo picks where he's going, I pick where I'm going. And I punch forward and I connect my shoulder to his shoulder. He cannot pass me without his arm. So as he moves, I move as well. And I'm here, I'm okay. You guys have to have confidence in your base. Look, I'm up on my palm, connecting my shoulder to my shoulder. When I'm ready, I'm gonna pull him back into my guard right here. If he goes to the other side, same thing. I come up. And I come up this way exactly because he wants to lean into me. He wants to lean into me because he needs that arm. So as he leans into me, I keep pushing him this way. And when I'm ready, I come back. So this is the drill. He does it again to the other side. We come back this way. And I connect my shoulder to his shoulder. And I push down, not up. Right? Up is not very good. He can come back exactly. I push down this way. And I'm safe here, guys. As soon as I'm ready, I come back. And I don't stop. Just because I stop here, it's because the lesson is over. But I don't stop. From here, I work sit-up, De La Hiva, whatever you're going to work. But don't stop moving. You have to move with intent. Move with an idea of where you're going. Does that make sense? So let's practice this, okay? It's very good for guard retention, and it's really going to focus on that lead arm. Yes?
Would you be worried about him swimming out?
He can't swim out if I decline press. If I incline press, he can, right? So Milo is pretty tall. So if I come here, he can do that swim move. Yeah, and he can start passing. But if I'm in this position and I'm down here, try to do that swim move. It's very hard, and I'm connecting my shoulder to his shoulder. I'm winning the battle here. So make sure you really focus on this. The only thing he can do to counter this is go to the other side. Yeah, so then I got to be ready. I have to be ready to respond. Okay? So just be ready for that. Good question. Anyone else? Okay, let's do this a few times, and then we're going to show another example when it's too late and I don't catch that arm. Okay, guys? 1, 2, 3.